Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. I'm John MugiwaraJM and let's begin. Again, when we last left off, I pretty much wiped out Kanashiro's palace in one night. We haven't beaten him yet, but I knocked the palace out and I did a lot of fusions to get our confidant arcanas. We got Death, we got Priestess, we got Justice, we got Hierophant, we got Faith, we got Temperance, Chariots, Emperor, Lovers, and Counselor. And now, let's see what we got next. I'm following a guide as I always am. It's raining, so study at LeBlanc. Wow, we have customers still? I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you given any thought? What is justice to you? It's about helping people. I see. That's one way to look at it, but you only perceive what is on the very surface. The boy who was featured in the TV discussion is still in high school. Akechi, was it? He was well-spoken and skilled in the art of debate, almost as good as I was at that age. Well, I'll be going home then.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
I'm not going to read that every time.
Wow.
Going back to work, but want to say hi. I kind of want to stream this when I'm done with F7 VR. Hi, Trash Queen and King. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of FF7 VR in my downtime. I'm going to be real with you. A certain chapter, I was bawling my eyes out, crying at 4 in the morning. And I think I've been following you on your postings on your account. I think you and I were at the exact same part yesterday, and that's the one. That's all I'm going to say. I was crying. Like, I hadn't cried that hard since something personal happened to me in September. And then again, last night. That hurt. But hopefully, I won't have to do that much longer because apparently... Well, I don't know if there's any more sad scenes coming up in the Midgar portion, but we'll find out. Yeah, part of me wanted to stream FF7R, but after I'm playing it, it's way too damn long. I couldn't... I mean, this is longer, let's be real, but, like, I would stream longer and I would hate myself. FF7R is, like, the kind of game I want to play on my own. But yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out too long if you keep at it for too long. Alright, I'm not going to read every repeatable dialogue. I'm just going to read the new stuff. Which means I'm not going to read these. Hey, did you hear? There's a famous fortune teller in Shinjuku.
I know what you're talking
Yeah, I read about that online. That beautiful fortune teller or something. I hear she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions came true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate will be. I think I'll pay her a visit. A fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met with that journalist?
Wow.
She seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. Should we pay her a visit too?
Good morning.
I've been thinking a lot about the personas and palaces since yesterday. Yeah, same. That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone. Certainly explains why security was so
At
tight.
any rate,
In any case, all that's left is the calling card. When are you going to send it? Tomorrow. I'm still waiting.
yes.
Alright, we still have some time. I suppose it wouldn't be good to rush into things. I'm free after school, though. I'll be ready to go anytime. Makoto, you okay? Has Kanashiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I choose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kanashiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So do you think we're safe for now, then? Yep. You're wrong. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kanashiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed. I will do everything I can to help. Alright, today we're borrowing ICU from the rental store. Oops. Welcome, we got some new DVDs in. Returning a DVD, thank you very much. Is there anything else you need?
Welcome.
ICU. The Running Dead, Jailbreak, and Not So Hot Betsy. Alright, now we're gonna apply for the flower job. Oh, the applications are on the walkway, that's right.
What are your thoughts?
Any good ones? Part-time job at a flower shop, huh? Being around all those flowers might boost your kindness. Seems kind of tough, though. You sure you want to do it?
Okay.
Let's call him right now. Hi, this is the flower shop Rafflesia. Would you like to order some flowers? Oh, you saw our ad. Thank you. We don't have enough staff, so we need the help. As for what days, we can work around your schedule. Just come straight to the store next time you're available. We're in the Shibuya Underground Shopping Mall. I'll be waiting for you. You got the job. Nice going. You applied to work part-time at this flower shop, didn't you? Yeah, working at the flower shop can get you kindness. You have to pay attention to bouquets. Well, first, I think I should buy some... Oh, no. But see if the mega fertilizer's here.
Welcome.
Not yet.
What do you want to do?
Maybe to work on your kindness if you work at a flower store. Want to use this time to work?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Megumi Hanasaki, the owner of the shop. I'll do everything myself today, so you can just observe me and try to learn the ropes.
luck.
Well, let's begin.
Hey!
That apron suits you.
Here.
Here's your pay today.
You did great.
Good work. Come back again when you have the time.
How are you feeling?
Nice job, you worked pretty hard today. Still, I bet this job making gifts has boosted your kindness.
Want to head
Alright, we should head home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Oh, we never sold our treasure.
Okay. You should be grateful. All right. Okay. Sounds good.
No, what she has is clearly better.
Come again.
It's okay, so we borrowed ICU. We gotta buy the mega fertilizer from the flower shop in Shinjuku. Oh, good. The guide tells you how much it is too. Welcome. Here to buy something for a special lady in your
Thanks for
life.
dropping by.
Oh, I'm gonna buy some more stuff from the bookstore.
What do you want?
Flowerpedia, Craft to Cinema, ABCs of Crafting.
Yep.
Crossword puzzle in the cafe. And feed the plant.
Nice.
Well, can't do that now.
Hey, hey.
Changes with the season. Wardrobe. Yeah, I'm behind on these, so I made a fucky wucky and skipped one night. In Japanese schools, students change their wardrobe twice annually, in the summer and the winter, for comfort's sake. It is said that the practice originated in China during the Edo period. People were supposed to change their wardrobes 4 times a year.
All right.
I see.
Oh, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
And what else? Talk to Akechi outside Kichijoji Darts Club.
Hey, hey.
We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some info on the old man.
I can see it.
Yeah, have we been to Harmony Alley yet? Done the IDing? May as well listen in. Dad, I want to eat a yakisoba pan. My friend's big brother's in high school, and he gave me one before. It was so good. I bring those home from the bakery nearby, though. It's not the same, Dad. The one I had was way better. Is that so? I actually thought the ones from the bakery were pretty good. My friend's big brother gets them all the time.
Focus.
Well, that wasn't helpful.
That's really funny.
That old man hasn't come here yet. No wonder I'm drinking in peace. I don't like bad-mouthing my customers, but he makes so much trouble. An old man making trouble? Hey, do you think they're talking about the elderly man causing trouble in Kichijoji? Hey, this ain't no place for a youngin' like you. You looking for something around here? The elderly troublemaker. Oh boy, so even kids like you know about him. That old man's out of control. He takes drinks from strangers, he starts fights, and when he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Tell me more. Oh yeah, the old man's always shouting his name over and over again. Heiji Ono, right? Yep, that's his name.
Okay.
Or we got the name of our target. But you know, I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joints hurting on rainy days, I can't help but feel sorry for the old man. I just wish he didn't hang around here, but he stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you're really just think he's a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. His joints hurt on rainy days. Poor guy.
Let's go.
I think we got all the info we need. Why don't we talk about it at the hideout?
Let's do it.
Oh. Oh, there's a catchy.
Hi.
Hi, good evening. I want to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it? So now, this is the one of the big changes of Royal. Akechi's confidant is no longer involuntary.
What do you
What's the
want
plan? Are you going to go with Akechi? Yes. I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried you turned me down. Well then, let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. You always seem so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Not bad. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Oof, bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? Shoot very carefully. Well, let's see your skills. There wasn't enough force. I didn't even reach the pocket. I win. That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose to as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition? Haha. Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Is something the matter? Aren't you left-handed? Huh.
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior seems a bit gauche. But I confess you surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. I see a lot of things. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then. Or were you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. I can sense Akechi's appreciation. Justice rank 2, Sleuthing Instinct. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of a battle.
Alright.
Ooh. Finally, we're getting to all the new shit. I'm really happy now. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye then.
Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we can go out again sometime. As rivals? Ha! Whatever works for you. As long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out next time something comes up. See you. Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something till we get there? Begin and finish the craft of cinema. Films will seem more enjoyable once you understand the mise en scène. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mise of what? Is this a French term or something? And Jab Peanut, thank you for the 25 bits. Welcome to the stream. Did you see me play pool with Akechi? So you finished the craft, reading the craft of cinema. I thought film was all about story, but I guess every visual detail on the screen means something. This triggered a whole new perspective for me. I'm ready to watch all kinds of movies and DVDs now.
All right.
You now deeply understand. You would now understand how to deeply enjoy the art of film and DVD. Oh, we're almost at the station. I figured that was a good use of your time.
Oh, yes.
I hate how much it rains this time of year. Speaking of rain, did you know that Teruteru Bozo was originally female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Ching Niang, or Niang. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunny weather and became male. In the history of the world, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now then, please look at this picture.
Here's a question.
Some say this tarot card is based off of a woman called Joan. Now, do you know what this woman's position was? A pope.
This is it.
That's correct. Pope Joan was a significant figure from the medieval ages. You're quite the history buff. Joan, or Joanna as some historians argue, was the Pope of Rome, even though women couldn't be priests. As such, she was a legendary figure, sometimes thought of as an anti-church symbol.
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. According to the legends, Joan was the cross-dressing girl brought to Athens from Rome. Praised throughout the city for her wisdom, she was eventually chosen by the people as pope. However, when it was discovered that she was a woman, she was stoned to death. This incident was regarded as a taboo by the church. As a result, Joan was stricken from the history books. As long as they can do the job, it doesn't matter if they're man or woman. Sheesh, some people. I'm with Morgana on that one. As a kid, I grew up, it's like, oh, you can't do that, you're a woman. I'm like, well, why the fuck can't they? That never made sense to me. Anytime someone answered with why or why not, with, oh, that's just how it is, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Well, real quick, I'm going to make a quick stop at the doctor to make sure I'm stocked on items.
Please head to the exam.
And then we're going to send the calling card.
Well, which do you want? Take your time. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. Take care.
Alright, it's calling card time.
Oh, Ryuji, hello.
Hey, Makoto.
Is something wrong?
Nah, it's nothing.
Well, it definitely doesn't seem like it's nothing to you.
So, I've been doing a little thinking, and, how do I put it? I guess I was thinking about coming up with a new move, like
Oh!
a special tag team move kind of thing. So,
Do we get
I
theirs
in
now?
a video game, and, it's a move that's gonna need your help.
My help?
You know what? Never mind. I just saw something like it in the game and thought it looked cool. But when I try to say it out loud, it seems too insane.
Insane, huh? So, in other words, you may have come across a special attack that outclasses any of our previous moves.
What?
Why don't you tell me your idea? By the way you described it, it must be a pretty good one.
All right. Just don't get mad at me, okay?
I see.
So stupid, right? Yeah, I was just joking. Please forget what I said.
That could work.
Yeah, that could work. Wait, what?
But if we are going to do this, we'll have to push ourselves harder than ever before. Think you can keep up?
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna show him the real meaning of pain.
We should probably get going now, though. I wouldn't want to make everyone else wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
All that's left is the calling card, right? We should send it.
I would agree, but it will not be an easy task this time.
Yeah, nobody actually knows him.
There's so goddamn much I want to write on the calling card, too. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so get this. I was talking with Makoto earlier, and we came up with this insane move. Insane.
Well,
I mean, not in a bad way. It's a bit difficult to explain with words alone. Don't worry, I'll take care of explaining. Alright, so the plan is... Did it just... Huh? Did the star thing just light up?
What did you
So
say?
it's just like how it reacted with Lady Anna and I last time? Doesn't react at all other times, though. I don't get how this thing works.
This is...
Instead of granting wishes, maybe it just offers up a bit of support. As long as it benefits in some way, I'm happy. Then let's give it a try when there's an opportunity. Make sure to match my timing, okay? Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Ryuji and Makoto's showtime has been unlocked. Fuck yeah. Alright, 6:23 daytime, rain, send the calling card.
I guess we should send out the calling card.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
Why not use the same method as before?
Sounds like Makoto has an idea in mind. She wants to get kidnapped again.
Ah, you're back.
So what ended up happening with the calling card? Makoto took Ryuji with her. She specifically mentioned that he would be fine and we would have nothing to worry about. Wonder what she plans on doing with him. Has anyone heard anything from either of them? Let's leave it to them. I'm sure it'll be fine if Makoto's there with him. I'd definitely be worried if Ryuji was going alone, though. You have a point. I suppose we'll find out tomorrow either way. For now, we should get some rest. Yup, see ya.
We only have one shot at this.
We finally strike
Don't let your
tomorrow.
guard down.
Make sure you get your prep done. We need to be in top shape for this. TV quiz. Here's a question related to the fraud that Madarame recently confessed to. Considering the following: paying a machine fake money or ordering food without money. Which of these counts as fraud? You be the judge. Ordering food without money. The correct answer is B, ordering food when you don't have any money. Fraud involves deceiving a person. That's why ordering food when you don't have money counts as fraud. If you use fake coins in a vending machine or at the coin laundry, it's just considered larceny.
For real?
So doing a dine and dash is actually a fraud? Whoa, I should watch out for that. And then we're gonna watch ICU.
Oh.
Since you finished reading The Craft of Cinema, I bet you'll be able to appreciate this movie even more.
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
Oh, it's like SVU, like Old Law and Order. It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward. Oh no, it's like never mind, it's ER. I like this guy. A person's life is valuable no matter what they've done. Yeah, it's ER.
Yep.
No matter the circumstances, those doctors never give up. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Thanks to The Craft of Cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Not reading those. I love when that happens every time.
Excuse me, sir, but I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
Read it.
But
I said, read it.
Sir Junya Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony, you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves. Isn't this bad?
What of it?
If something happened to you, I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this...
Don't waste your time worrying about this useless shit. Just keep quiet for now.
But it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online, too.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Phantom thieves, don't make me laugh. Hey, we're leaving. They'll pay for this.
Alright, it's go time.
The calling card's been posted all over Shibuya. A good idea, no? Given the theatrical nature of this one, Kaneshiro must surely have been contacted about it. You truly are the brains of this Phantom Thieves operation. Ryuji, you should follow her example.
You know, I'm the one who went posting it everywhere, right? I even had to get all dressed up so they wouldn't notice me.
Come now. We don't have the time for idle chit-chat. Let us get moving.
You're going up against a truly horrible criminal this time.
That dick ain't gonna stop us now that we got our awesome new member. Makoto, remember how all this works?
Once we steal the treasure, the palace will crumble, and the palace ruler's heart will change. Wow, you got that quick. I think Ryuji's still struggling to comprehend it all. The old me is dead. Makoto the sycophant is gone, and the corrupt adults who controlled her are next. Sounds like you're fired up. All right, Joker. Give us the signal.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
I should write something.
Let's go.
Is that Kaneshiro? He was waiting for us. Okay. Ready to go.
The hell?
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came. We changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank. I'm surprised you made it here alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions. Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world. Just accept your fate as a source of my wealth.
We'll never agree to that.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know. I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people?
What a pitiful man.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top. The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things. You damn brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain, stupid fools.
Will you just shut it already?
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny!
Yeah, I forgot about this part.
Holy shit! What the hell?
I can take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some.
You filthy fly on dirty money! Get the hell out of my face!
Hi, here we go, you pieces of shit. Try all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive ya. Being young is such a crime. They're naive, they're reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are. Now I couldn't just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right? Time to roll out! Here he is, my guardian robot!
Oh, so we're skipping just fighting him? I don't remember how this fight went.
A pig? Damn it. I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
Joker, make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Get him, Joker!
Come!
This money grubber's getting a one-way ticket to
Ravage them!
redemption! Persona! No holds barred!
This is my other self.
Persona! Ha! That worse. Brace yourself! Panther! Hang in there! Panther's in trouble! Someone heal her! Thanks. Thanks. Persona!
How undignified.
It's
I
time to
am
turn
thou.
the tables!
Die!
Get ready! Go!
You punks are really pissing me off. You called my piggy trot a pig earlier, right? Were you talking about me too when you said that? If you were, I'd be all distressed. Call piggy trot. Super VIP board. Cry all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive ya.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us! Careful. A big one's coming.
How's this? Can't even speak because of how scary my piggy trot is, huh?
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! Take that!
This is my other self.
Persona! Ha! bastard going to rush us again? What do we do? Should we try distracting Kaneshiro?
Another way out?
As you know, Kaneshiro is a moneymonger. Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention, and let's give it a try, Joker. It's your call what item we throw.
Joker, we should try to draw Kaneshiro's gaze. What about this one?
I think this one'll work, Joker.
How about this? I have doubts about its effectiveness, though.
I think this one'll work, Joker. It's super rare, after all.
What about this one?
I think this... Roger!
Did it work? We don't need to worry about getting rushed now. Nice work, Joker.
Persona! There!
We should check its affinity.
I am thou.
Persona!
This ain't half bad, yo. Maybe I can pick up a girl or two once I pawn this thing up.
Kaneshiro's completely engrossed. Attack him while he's off guard. It's only right that a moneymonger like him is destroyed by money.
It's time. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a big help. Persona!
Let's go.
Let's do this!
Damn it. How dare you hurt my Finitron so much? My Finitron goes! No, that's impossible!
What?
Persona! Go down!
Persona! Out of our way!
Persona! Take this!
Get ready! This just got worse. Brace yourself!
Oh!
Right?
Fuck you!
Wake up!
Time!
Joke that.
This money grubber's getting a one-way ticket to redemption.
Alright, so I need to take him out.
Go for that! Go down!
Persona! How's this?
I am thou.
Persona! Go!
It's time.
Ravage them!
Persona!
Thank you. Let's go. I lend it.
Hi, Kokla. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You missed me dying. And you also missed a catchy playing pool with me. And we have Makoto and Ryuji's Showtime move, but I haven't seen it yet.
It transformed.
Careful. A big one's coming.
Something else.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mentioned earlier in the stream that I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm close to the final chapters of the game, but there's a particular chapter where I bawled my eyes out crying. If you've played the original Final Fantasy VII, you might be able to guess what part that is, but I won't say what part for anybody that hasn't played it yet.
It's time.
But 4 in the morning, bawling my eyes out at a certain scene. It fucking hurt.
Persona.
Persona! How about this?
You've been playing non-stop, sort of. Only when I have free time. I played a lot today, and I'm probably going to play when we're done tonight.
Is that bastard going to rush us again? What do we
I
do?
play Animal Crossing in the morning,
Should we
so I
try
still play that too.
Kaneshiro? As you know, Kaneshiro is a moneymonger. Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention, and so let's give it a try, Joker. It's your call what item we throw.
Because of quarantine, you can almost argue I'm working on 4 different games at once.
Some kind of item.
Borderlands 3 when I record with Jad Peanut for super bonus rounds. This on stream. Animal Crossing every day in the morning, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake the rest of my time.
I think this one'll work, Joker.
What about...
How about this?
I think Roger.
It's a long game. It's almost as long as the original game is, and I thought that it would just be nothing but filler content, but no, what they did was they expanded upon a lot of points in
Did it work?
the story. They fleshed out the Midgar story about as best as they could, and I think they did an effective job.
You don't need to worry
I mean, the
about
damn
too
game
much
made me
now.
cry over a scene I've already seen.
Joker.
Persona. Ravage them.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
I am thou.
Take this!
Persona! Eat this!
Attack him.
Persona. I appreciate it. Persona. Die.
Get ready!
Well, there's that again.
Persona. Go down.
Persona! How's this?
I am thou.
Persona!
Fear gas! Oh, I think this is in the original too.
Can we win this?
Persona. Ravage them.
Persona! Feel my rage!
How do you want to do this? I'll try this. Thanks.
Knocked off balance. You have to recover. Yeah, nice one, Panther.
Persona.
I'll use my persona!
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables. Let's do this. This one. Whoa. That's how true Phantom Thieves do it.
Persona!
Persona!
Prepare yourself!
Let's go.
Persona! Take that!
Almost there. Ah, Joker, you better live.
Knocked off balance. You have to recover.
Persona! This isn't it. Let's go.
Not what I wanted to do.
Joker, you're hurt.
Use my persona!
Don't get reckless now. This should do. Thank you.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables. Joker's on fire. He can't take much more of this.
What? My Pegatron! That's it. I'll just deal with you busters myself. Through the power of cash!
Oh, this is new. What in the hell?
What's up? I paid these guys off, and now they're gonna clean you up. You like that? They're super duper powerful and super duper fly.
Boo.
A totally invincible wall.
Oh, how is this dealing with us yourself? Hey guys, their numbers may be growing, but we can't let that get to us. Let's do this. I need sleep.
Take this.
All right, Queen. Beautifully done.
Come.
New way!
There.
What? They blocked that?
Come on. I told you they're an invincible wall, right? Welcome to the power of cash. Booyah!
That shield move is a real hassle. We can try to take down those minions, but Kanashiro's not lying when he says they're tough. In that case, why don't we just put them to sleep? If they're not awake, they can't get in our way. We'll leave the tactics to you, Joker, but I don't think it's a bad plan myself. To get to Kanashiro, he'll have to get rid of his stupid goons first. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, he can't use it now.
Persona! Go! Keep it together. Knocked off balance. You have to recover. That hurt! Queen's back on the front line. Persona! Time to return the pace.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables. Thanks. Thanks. Come on, keep up. Persona! How about this? Ow.
down.
All according to plan.
This is my other self.
Persona! Hey! Queen's been knocked down. Keep it together. On gas. Joker, are you okay? Fox is asleep. If I go for him now, it'll hurt.
You're mine.
All according to plan. Persona! All right. I need sleep. Queen's been knocked down. Keep it together.
Take this!
That hurt!
This fight got a lot more challenging.
Queen's back on the front line. Persona! Time to return the favor. Out of our way! Queen! Joker's asleep? Not good. He's vulnerable. It's yours. Not over yet. Queen, you're in danger. Someone take care of her.
Using.
Thank you. Hey, are you okay? Get ready. Really? I need sleep.
Take this!
All right, Queen. Beautifully dodged.
Now you've done it. Come on!
Come. There.
Seriously? Move, Joker. No, we should check it to see.
Persona!
Ravage now.
Seriously?
Persona. Feel my
Seriously?
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
Seriously?
Persona. Eat this.
Really? Shitbag! Take this! Now you've done it.
God, too slow.
All right, Joker. Very smooth. We should check it to see.
Persona!
There.
Seriously?
There we go. The big boy's gone.
Persona, you're mine.
And there goes your bodyguards.
Persona. No holds barred.
I am thou. I'll try this.
Thanks. Thank you. Persona.
Persona, go down.
All according to plan.
Oh my god. That was horrifying.
Fox is in bad shape.
No, not again!
I ran out of cash!
Oh, that was beautiful. I'm gonna break your skull.
Ravage them.
Fox,
Nah, that didn't work on him too well.
time to use this.
Thank you.
This is my other self.
We should check his thingy.
I can't. If I don't have money, then Oh, I know. There's still money inside Piggytron. Gotta get back in there. Oh, cash. Cash really does calm my nerves. Wait, what's wrong, Piggytron?
Bam.
All right, level up.
Ah, we didn't get to use Makoto and Ryuji's new Showtime move, though.
New move! What do you think?
Now I'm even more charming.
Whoa, a new move!
Kaneshiro.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this? It's all because of our society. We people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do. I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
The more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
I just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy money.
And you think you're the only one who's got to deal with being labeled? Me? And all these other guys. We're all fighting against that.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong. Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your
Yeah, there'll always be next time. I don't know if we'll get to a palace tonight, though. We might, though. Or if we go to Mementos, for sure.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
We're not like you.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
What?
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Treasure.
What's gotten into him?
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold! Huh?
Glory!
You shouldn't throw animals, damn it!
Enough already!
Thought you were human.
Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
Okay, all set.
Fine. Wait, there's no road! just so careless.
Ow.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Of course not!
Isn't it supposed to be, though?
That's not what I mean! More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that! Everyone's staring at us!
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody. That briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
That's not what I meant! Isn't that Kanashiro's?
You mean his treasure?
Hey, the light's red! Where should we open it?
How about at karaoke?
We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
That's right!
I was just in the mood for some coffee too.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
So warm.
This place is oddly calming. Have you learned anything new?
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Ow!
A rotary lock, huh? I knew it.
How did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
Well, that's scary. But amazing, too.
Oh, that burns! Hey, hurry up and open it!
Oh. How much is this?
I believe one stack is 1 million yen. Huh?
1, 2, 3. There's 30 of them in here.
30 million yen. Even after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
You have to think bigger than that.
Not to bring down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
What? Children's bank!
Oh, for real?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
Well, hey, at least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Is busting a case good or bad?
Both!
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case. How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
No, not at all.
Come on. Did that hit to your head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia?
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
I hope your memories return soon, then. So, what happens next?
First, we wait for Kanashiro to have his change of heart.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Hey, you know what Kanashiro said at the end there? About that criminal using the metaverse?
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kanashiro's change of heart goes first. We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
Man, the second time through, they really dunk on Ryuji pretty hard.
My request. How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Excuse me, sir? We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with. Our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone. Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
We did all we can, right? All we need to do now is await the results. Wonder what's going to happen when he has a change of heart. Do you think he'll turn himself in? That seems likely. Hope he spills everything to the police. Well, there's still a few lingering worries, but I believe we did well. We did. Right? We were going up against a criminal after all. A real criminal after all. Yes, we managed to steal the heart of a notable lawbreaker. I can't wait to see Akechi's face when he hears the news. Honestly, I just hope the people who see it get some courage from the news. There's still one thing that worries me, though. Do you mean how someone is using the metaverse for evil? It would seriously be unforgivable if someone was really doing that. Yeah, we can think about that later. For now, let's just wait for Kanashiro's change of heart. Very well. Nicely done, everyone.
All we need to do now is let the results come rolling in. We did great today, though. Public opinion of us should skyrocket after this.
Yeah, we had a whole 2 weeks and a day to wait for the fallout to begin. I don't think I'm going to see the fallout tonight at this rate, depending on how long it's going to take.
Hey, hey!
Kindness rank 3. Empathetic.
All right.
Yes!
That should do it for a while. Let's study for the night.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Wow! Well then. That Kanashiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida, and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
They probably want to.
But they don't have the courage? Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human? When I touched the treasure, some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
Just be confident.
Who do you think you're talking to? Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
Rank 5. Oh yeah, we got the pickpocket technique.
All right.
Come on, it's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Oh, the place I spent way too much time in last night before I stopped streaming.
with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The other metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
Ha!
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Hopefully more Persona slots. Just an XP bonus.
All right.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
I wonder if these things end as soon as he wakes up, or if he just goes back to sleep.
Hello?
It's me,
It's me, Makoto.
Oh,
Were you sleeping?
no, it's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
Shit.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
I'm not sure, but I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Let's get started with class. How far did we go last time?
Well...
Is this on? Miss Schworno, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
What could this be? I'm off to the faculty office, so make sure you study on your own.
What do you want to do?
Read. Flowerpedia.
Nice. Oh.
So you finished reading Flowerpedia. That book covers all types of flowers and what they mean to people. Now, won't that be handy at this florist job?
All right.
You've gained newfound knowledge of the language of flowers. You can now see greater detail in the flower explanations while working as a florist.
Ah.
Teacher's back.
Damn it.
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume class.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us a good chunk of free time, though. I love the soundtrack of this game so much. I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Culprits? Yes, the ones responsible for the calling card. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there.
Hey.
Well, let's start her confidant then. No, she's upstairs.
Hey.
That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Do you need something on the 3rd floor? Had you come to the study in the library, perhaps? I came to see you.
Do you have a minute?
Seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? This gave you a good opportunity to deepen my bond with her. There's something I want to ask of you. If it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do. Excuse me.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment?
Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
That's not true.
Really? I hope you're right. But I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way. I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
The arcade.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go right now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Koda's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems to be too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You're a real gamer.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
You still have much to learn.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I don't mind.
Thank you. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I can sense a strong resolve from Makoto.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Shadow Calculus. Allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
Alright.
Ooh.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right?
Yeah, and I'd like to forget we did
go there
that.
as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experiences today, and it's even been a little fun. Let's go again sometime.
Yes.
Good idea. After all, there's clearly plenty more I can learn there. Before that, we should go to the red light district like we discussed before. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later.
All right then.
See you.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, inmate!
You haven't forgotten our special assignment, have you? You better not keep us waiting long. We're waiting in front of our door. Hey, you see the article? What kind of article? It's an interview with some kid from school. Boy M tells all. Rampant abuse in the Kamoshida case. That's what it said. Mostly about the physical punishment. You think this boy M is Mishima? Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan sites thing's been a huge help too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
That article. Do you think the reporter we met at Crossroads could have written it?
Yeah, we gave him his contact, so that's gotta be him. I should check the article Ryuji mentioned.
Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichigo Oya. I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
True.
If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes, hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better. You should go try and get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves. Oh!
Hi!
Thank you for your call. I'm all there. Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya is getting more dangerous lately. La 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 la.
Hey!
Bond's not going to deepen with her yet. And it says Temperance Hangout, so what? Let's just hang out with her.
Then I'll head over.
Okay, I get dropped off from the store, then please clean up your room and wait for me. Is it my imagination or does she not look well?
I'll see you later then.
June 26th.
Yo.
I'm gonna be opening up shop soon, so I'll need you to do the dishes once you're done with that.
Hey!
I guess we can respond once the dishes are done. Make sure you thank the chief for breakfast, okay?
Well then.
It reminds me, the home shopping program is that okay. It says that like every freaking day. Alright, it's a Sunday, so that means Aojiro time. Again. This time it's going to help the guts go up.
Hi. Nice.
Proficiency still at level 2. Alright, let's go hang out with Makoto again.
Hey.
That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. About our trip to the Red Light District. Do you have time today?
Alright then.
Let's take the train there. There's so many people here. I guess this really is the biggest red light district in Asia, huh? Apparently this place is a hotbed for criminals and illegal immigrants before they installed surveillance cameras. I heard there were quite a few brothels as well. You're very well informed.
Yes.
Well, I heard a great deal about it from my father. This is the first time I've actually been here myself, though. Regardless, it's become far safer now than it used to be. Of course, the surveillance cameras played a substantial role in that, but it was mainly thanks to the police efforts to clean up the area.
But
Even so, there's no way to eradicate crime entirely. It seems the operations nowadays are only better hidden.
shall we go?
Anyway, seeing is believing, yes? Come on, let's have a look around. Makoto's request, we walked separately through Shinjuku. Countless men tried to start conversations with her. Did we lose him? That guy was so persistent.
Oh my.
He must have been a scout for a hostess club. He mentioned how his girls get paid a lot to wear cute dresses. All I wanted was to ask if any Shujin students work there, but he nearly dragged me inside with him. If he hadn't been there to rescue me, that was dangerous.
Yes.
For him, maybe. I thought I was going to have to knock him out. I'm glad nobody got hurt, though. I guess that's how they do it. I've learned something new today.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and thanks again. It seems you have a knack for helping me out. I hope I can do the same for you someday.
All right.
That aside, even though this is a shopping district, there are absolutely no students around here, and definitely no Shujin students. I need some water. That's what this is. Though I guess they wouldn't come in uniform either way. Well then. That was...
Did you notice?
I used to be in the same class as her, but why is she here? The after-school salon? Why is it called a salon? I'm not sure, but it seems suspicious. I'll have to ask her about it. Oh, and I'd like you to be there too as my witness. Would that be okay? Well, we spent quite a bit of time here. Let's head back to the station.
All right then.
Thank you for today. Hey, I wanted to thank you again for tagging along today. That was the first time I ever had to deal with a barker. I didn't know they could be that persistent. Today was exhausting, but I also learned a lot. I guess nothing beats practical experience. Couldn't agree more. Honestly, I've realized I can't solve these problems on my own. It took what happened today to make that clear. I also plan on looking into that Shujin student we saw there. It'd be great if you can help me with that sometime. For now, see you later.
You're back.
You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She is a female shogi player and seems seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. Sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it's said that she is a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real? We gotta go! You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going there for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. That's for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, shogi is a kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Yay, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh?
Coming from the simp.
With but a moment's inspiration, skillfully strategizing toward victory. Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
Oh, you know who else I realized is a simp? Cogley, you probably remember from way back when I streamed Tales of Xillia 2 years ago. Do you remember that one person that was like the handmaiden for Mila? That one guy who's really annoying and kept finding ways to come after Jude? Him. He's a simp.
All right.
I forget his name, but I remember him, how much he made me angry. Couldn't be bothered to remember his name, but I know he's very, very simpish. Rank 6 with the sun. God, it was like 2 years ago that I did Tales of Xillia.
Everyone.
Many of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Actually, shit, no, it was 3 years. I started streaming in 2017. I did Tales of Xillia like the end of 2017 and finished it in 2018. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your... Okay, we've read this one before. How's your schoolwork? I received a dinner invitation from Dietman Matsushita. He would like for you to come as well. Ivor, that guy. Oh my god. Let me know if you would like to attend. I'd be delighted if you would consider this as help with my campaign and join me. So you're going to help him out? Yes, I am.
Right away,
then I'll make the call. It'll be at a hotel nearby. Oh, the buffet. Oh yeah, I looked up. I don't know if I mentioned it at all during the episode where they went in a buffet, but there's this one buffet restaurant called Old Country Buffet that used to be near where I lived in New Jersey. That it was the first restaurant I ever called my favorite growing up because I loved the food that they had there. Although I mostly just ate the fried chicken and mac and cheese. I wanted to see if it was still open down where I live. Sadly, it has shut down, but there is a location near me, near where my parents live in Delaware, so I will try and look them up when the coronavirus shit ends. He was just really loyal to Mila and wanted to help. He bordered on simp a little bit. He was just a bit too aggressive for me to not think he is one. Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? I'm for them. You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people. Young people who've experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked me here to speak to me about? No, the party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area, according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat about around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations.
What?
Matsushita! You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this? I'd decline. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't give up. I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world.
All right.
Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along. Nah, man, I went to a buffet.
Again another time.
Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar today someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. I'll keep that in mind. Good. It's important to listen to what other people say, but you can't let them overpower your own voice. I let that happen and look where it got me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time. Good night.
I made it on time.
Oh, shit.
I suppose I'm still safe if you're here. I can't be late today, too.
Not a morning person?
No, I was up very early shooting a news show. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
So sorry.
It's so gross and humid even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan, when rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say that rainy season comes to a close. Be careful. Expressions for the weather are totally different depending on what country you're in. Now then, which of these animals is involved in an English idiom about the weather? You're asking a person who lives in America that one. Dogs.
This is it.
That's right, raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs means it's pouring rain. The strongest theory for its origin is that the sound of rain resembles that of cats and dogs fighting. Some other European languages describe bad weather as dog's weather too.
Nice going.
Additionally, in Norwegian, they say it's raining witches, and in Polish, they say it's raining frogs. Each country has its own way of describing heavy rain, and its own metaphorical substitute for falling from the sky. Oh yeah, over here they say when a cat washes its face, it rains. I wash my face every day because I like being clean. That's not true at all. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course. Oh, we can go up with Dr. Maruki.
Air pressure.
Seems it's been raining a lot lately. If it starts wearing you down, remember you can always stop by. Do you have any time today? Actually, I've been planning a little, well, I should ask. Are you free today?
Leave it to me.
Ooh, I got a new ability. Oh, give me that. Chance to restore my 8 SP when it's low? Gimme.
Thank you so much.
Great. Well, come on in. Make yourself at home. I can't unhear Ferdinand when I hear him speak. Now, well, Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can take a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you'd been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about the psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So they had their subjects try cookies from each container and ask how their taste compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? It was a tie. I see. You're a rationalist, are you? Unfortunately, the truth is they preferred the isolated single cookie. There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. And over how limited hand sanitizer and toilet paper is lately. You know, you're right. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? Hey, as long as it tastes good. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes. But if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example...
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that 1 cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception can be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. People might call it a lie or see it as a running from problems. Still, if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry.
Oh, yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like... It's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. Counselor rank 5. Chance to restore Joker's SP when it's low.
Alright.
Now then, I'd better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is...
Alright.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Donut worry.
Well, see you.
God damn it. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. I really don't mind. You're always so kind. You might be a better counselor than I am. I've always been like this, so I get so hyper-focused on my research. I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, I'll see you again soon. So I'm halfway done with his.
Rain, huh?
I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season.
Hey!
I bet that drunk journalist is drinking it the night away at Shinjuku again. Yeah, I'll bet. In fact, why don't we go pay her a visit?
When's the rain gonna let up?
Oh, honey.
You're here again, boy? Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay? Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Nah, who cares? Wait, I care. She's so drunk she hasn't even noticed you're here. If we ever write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. We might be able to use her if we do it right. Should we try forming a deal with Oya? Form a deal with her.
Now then.
Keep in mind that she's drunk. Now do a good job negotiating, okay? Oh boy, time for my drunk voice.
Hey,
Eh.
Mala-chan.
Never mind.
Are you sure this isn't just water? If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
So, what's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
I have Phantom Thieves news.
For real? You came all this way just to tell me?
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to.
Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
Nothing really.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time.
As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's Kaneshiro-related. Something's fishy.
I support them.
Support the Phantom Thieves? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you can take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them. You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the devil persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Rumor-filled scoop. Decreases the security level when you find a new safe room.
Alright.
Oh, nice. I forgot that was a skill she had.
Don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler. Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Come on, please! Whoa! Her silence is golden. Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
Ah, she's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
He's able to pique away his interest. I feel like my charm has increased.
You take care now.
Alright, you be careful on your way home. Don't stick around Shinjuku for too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan!
Lala-chan, where'd you go? Hey, Lala-chan, come on! Where are you? Honestly, that lady's gonna be the death of me. You better head home. If she catches you, you're in for an all-nighter. Sounds like a good Jesus Christ Joker. Oh, that's adorable. Feels like gratitude's hard to come by these days. You're gonna be a real heartbreaker in a few years. Oh, I'm just teasing you. Now go home and be before some degenerate in a gutter spits on you or something. Well, I better get back inside.
Come again.
You always be welcome here, but head straight home tonight, okay? Wonder where I'm gonna go to Mementos and take care of these requests. Probably sometime next month. Okay. Lovers hang out Harajuku. If Lovers rank is available, free time.
Just have to wait. Oh, yeah.
You want to go somewhere? If you have the time, I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere popular would be nice. Harajuku, how about Takanoko Street? It'd be great if you could come shopping with me.
Okay, let's get going.
There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often, but all the people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here? Anyway, let's go get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. They're sold out of the clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone, but I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm with you. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Being by myself in a crowd just makes me feel even lonelier. I mean, if things are half as fun as if you don't have anyone... Things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share that fun with, right?
Hey.
Wonder what all these people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad beneath those happy exteriors, and we'd never even know. Hey, don't you get fired up when you're thinking about helping them out? Oh, never mind. That's not what we were talking about. Ooh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally gonna go for the knockout punch.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want. Idol poster. Like my bond with Am will grow stronger soon.
Let's get back.
Well, want to go home?
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
According to Yusuke's info, there's a famous shogi player in Kondo, right? If we have free time, why don't we go meet them? Nah, we're gonna go talk to the fortune teller in Shinjuku.
Oh.
It's the fortune teller everyone talks about. You're gonna go get your fortune read? Yes, I am.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. Please take a seat.
Hello.
Hello there. Is this your first time here, yes? It's not often I get young men stopping by my stand. Anyway, my name is Chihaya Mifune. I will be reading your fortune today. You can begin by telling me your name. Shouldn't you already know it? That would have been a good question. I see, your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in today? How do you read fortunes? Well, I use tarot cards to foretell the future. Now then, let's start with an initial reading to test the waters of your fate.
Here we go.
Oh, divine power, bring forth this boy's fortune. Your first card is... let's see. As for the second... Oh! Next is...
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. A stream of light obscuring the sun, like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see. There seems to be new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour and precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. Are you sure?
Yes.
I can only speak of what I saw. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin and an inmate locked away in a lonely cell. You seem to be a good person, but are you perhaps mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continuing your current path will lead to your death. How can I avoid that? I cannot offer advice to that end.
That's impossible.
If the divination is coming to me this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its power in your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of the futures. Probably. I typically only recommend this to my more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with an aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped in a cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Not bad for an item that can change your very future, yes? This seems suspicious. It's legitimate, I promise. So, you really don't want it?
Is that so?
What a shame it will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you'd like.
You're back.
Oh, you're home. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
The chief seems strangely happy. I wonder what's going on. Hey, how's your pocket money situation been looking? You're hopeless. Here.
For real?
What is this? 5,000 yen? I won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks. See, I can be nice sometimes. Anyway, make sure you close at the shop like always.
Hey.
Hey, so does this mean that fortune teller was right? This is kind of scary.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that Chihaya lady can seriously read into the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're gonna die? Come on, we need to go talk to her again and figure out what to do. And maybe I can have her read my compatibility fortune with...
No.
Never mind. Seems like Chihaya Mifune can actually see into the future. Maybe I should go back and have her read my fortune again. And there's the Holy Stone, too. She said it costs 100,000 yen. Fuck, I don't have nearly that much. I thought it was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman was wearing all brand clothing, and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancily, it felt nouveau riche. Speaking of the Japanese word for high horse and nouveau riche both originated in shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, have you seen this piece before?
Do you know the
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
That's right. The lance and the silver general have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it is said that the toe on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If the knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, that can promote, becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence nouveau riche. Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
By the way, nouveau riche like to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. Let's see here. We're gonna rank up with Kasumi. Where is she? Oh, she's in Kichijoji. It's gotten so hot lately, hasn't it? But I've got a meet coming up, so I can't lose steam now. Do you have some time right now? They gave me permission to use the school gym, so I thought we could do some training there. Yeah, let's hang out with her. Hooray! Then let's get going.
Oh yeah.
Or we'll get there eventually, but you want to get some food first? Can't exercise on an empty stomach, and protein's very important, you know. Where can we eat? How about the school cafeteria?
Let's go.
Now, Senpai, let's get going for real this time. Have we ever seen the school cafeteria? No, we have not.
Senpai?
I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics I'm really invested in. And I figured something out. It's this. Making bento?
Yes.
I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet and gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you a bento.
So anyway.
This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I just figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind, and knowing how much you exercise, do you want it? It looks delicious. And it's all yours. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There's some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnastics, but we also need to make sure we've got some energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Well, anyway.
This looks good.
Let's dig in. Is that all for you? Of course! I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn all this off at practice.
So.
Come on, Senpai. You'll be done before you know it. This is making me crave my favorite restaurant, but they're closed because of the virus. God damn it. It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. You okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Was it too late? Excuse me. Yeah. That's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these. And I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry. Were you not a fan of that flavor? Or wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Is there a third option?
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? You're gonna get it now? Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new that you can eat right now. This just works fine as is. But... Well, thank you. Now, we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
Phew, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... You can try again sometime?
Thank
You're
you
very
so
kind,
much.
Senpai. Next time, I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. Seems like you're always helping me find my way forward, Senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds about right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. I can sense Kasumi's passion. Faith rank 3. Shit, she's almost done. She only has 5. Okay, now that we've all gotten our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. She's the only confidant that only has... that doesn't have 10 stars on it.
All right.
That is so
Maybe some other
peculiar.
time.
The rate I'm going, I'll max her like soon.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, fuck. So they want me to go get that, that 100,000 yen thing, tomorrow, and look how much money I have. Oh, God. I don't think any of my jobs will pay that well, too. Well, well, tomorrow, or right now, I can get a temperance. What I'm thinking I could probably do is I could probably go into Mementos and get a bunch of these. Go to Mementos early, get these requests done, then I'll have some money for it when I come home. That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe we should ask for more details. Who is this? This is the head nurse of the Aoyama Hospital, speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san has actually collapsed and she's been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's go head over there right away.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. Yeah, same. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse, but our credit card payment's coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? Tisk tisk. And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son Taiki died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not. And yet, she still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach. We're going to need you to show some more remorse for what you did to him, in a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you, but who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led to that accident. Poor Taiki, it's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher will be over. We're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Think this through more. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm going to stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. That's the wrong choice. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I want to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I feel like Kawakami is starting to depend on me.
All right.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay?
It's so hot.
And humid. I wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro so we can rest easy for a while, right? So what do I want to do today? Maybe like something like a trip to Mementos? That is a good idea! It says I should do Makoto rank 3, but I need the money for this fortune thing. I'm not messing around with my confidants this time.
Yeah.
Right, we have a few requests on the message board too. We should answer those. Well, let's meet up at the hideout after school. I'll be waiting. Yeah, as much as I really don't want to, I want to follow this guide. I need the money for that fortune rank. I don't need a terrible lot. I just need 20,000. But I'll be broke after that.
Let's go.
Man,
sucks.
I wish this rainy season shit would just end soon. Man, I wish it was raining.
Well then.
Alright, do you remember how, guys, remember the most important step the Phantom Thieves need to take before they can steal someone's heart? What? Come on, just tell us. Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a sec, did we send the one last time? The treasure materializes when we change the target subconscious with a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with a palace, but in Mementos, it seems like we can just go for the target immediately.
What?
Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Something else already exists that fulfills that role. Fortunately for us, Mishima put a comment up in the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even Nakano Haro must have seen Mishima's comments about him on the fan site. And that's why the Nav picked up on him. Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of Memento's shadows are nothing compared to those of palace rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rules, even for smaller ones. Anyway, let's get to discussing the intel we've gathered. We'll start with this one first. This intel is on an arrogant, brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shujin Academy. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids.
I'm gonna make him pay.
He's the perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we really can't leave a guy like that be. We should go. There's still more. Next is, apparently the Phantom Thieves inspired a larceny group that steals from shops in Shibuya. On top of that, there seems their leader has been physically abusing his younger brother. We can't let these people go around tarnishing the Phantom Thieves' name.
I agree.
I must agree, even more so if we are being asked for help. Let's put a stop to this madness.
I'm on board.
I'm for doing this too. We need to trigger a change of heart in all of them. There's still more. Next is, this intel is on a sadistic student. It seems like she's been treating a particular male student as a slave against his will. For example, she'll give him degrading orders or berate him in public. So she's acting like a dominatrix to a guy who doesn't want that. That's horrible. I think we'll need to whip her hard instead, okay?
Very well.
I'll go along with this. There's still more. Next is... This intel is on the cat abduction incidents occurring in Yongen. Our target is Ryuko Aino, who lives in Yongen. It sounds like many cats have fallen victim, and the neighborhood's residents have already made complaints. You almost got abducted too, right, Morgana? It seems super dangerous. And I heard that the police aren't willing to go do anything about it either. We got to help out the cat owners in any way we can.
Yeah.
But there's something that I'm confused about. Why the hell would anyone call Morgana a snowball? He's barely got any white fur. I was wondering the same thing. We may be missing a piece of the puzzle here, but... I've already sent the calling card, so we're all ready to go. Let's solve this one for all the cats in Yongen and their owners. Still more. Next is... This intel is on an elderly man who's been harassing people at Harmony Alley in Kichijoji. He snatches people's orders, picks fights, and causes a scene by claiming he got hit and demanding money.
Come on.
The list goes on, huh? Sounds like he ain't got nothing but a nuisance. I actually haven't seen him do anything, but the people really seem to be fed up with him. And the more people complain about him, the happier the old man gets. So his purpose in life is to harm others. His behavior will probably continue to decline if we don't intervene. I'd say changing his heart is the right course of action.
Oh, and...
One more thing. Sounds like he gets severe joint pain on rainy days. I wonder why he doesn't just stay at home and behave himself if it's really that bad. So he still goes out and hurts people despite all the joint pain? That's intense.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, let's change his heart so that he can relax already.
Yes.
I posted the calling card in Harmony Alley. I'm sure the old man's seen it by now. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. All that's left now is to take down the target and mementos. 5 targets. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, you guys, something doesn't seem right. Really? It seems the same to... Hold up. Looks like the NAV's reacting to something. A new area.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
What's this?
It sounds like we can go further down now. It's because we made Madarame's palace disappear, right?
Most likely. I think.
You seem rather uncertain. How far does this mementos run, anyway?
It's huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff.
So I was gonna go to mementos in a few
He's kinda
days,
flaky as our chief of
according to the guide,
operations.
but better to do it
Shouldn't we want
now.
him to try a bit harder too.
And on the day the day I go to mementos, I'll probably either go again or try it again with Makoto. He's doing his best.
You truly are different from that moron over there.
There.
I don't fully understand, but mementos and the palaces are related to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
We should investigate what kind of change occurred. Come on. You can quick travel within mementos. Open the map with R1, select mementos overview, choose where you want to go. This can only be done in certain locations, such as the mementos entrance and the train platforms at the end of each area. Oh, come to think of it, it's raining today. That might have an effect on mementos.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, mementos is affected by the emotions of the public. Weather changes people's feelings, and that in turn changes mementos. Not just mementos, the shadows inside too. The type of change will depend on what kind of weather it is. This might turn out to be useful.
Yeah.
That means today's our chance to get ahead. Well, I don't think we can expect the rain to have that much of an impact.
Let's go.
So just have to explore and find out. Let's go.
Begin the infiltration. Keep your head in the game. Well then.
I'm gonna go make a save in the entrance, so that way. What I'm probably gonna do off stream is I'm gonna try and get all the missing personas I don't have yet. Yeah, save here for real quick. And make another one right here.
Well then.
Change car decals.
Oh. Well then. Hey, good job.
Hey, it's Jose.
One closed-up door is finally opened. Are you the one who did that?
Sure am.
I knew it. Mementos filled me in on it. But thank you. I should be able to find more flowers deeper down. Well, I should get going. Good job!
You bumped into that guy again. What was his name? You mean Jose, right? He's such an adorable little kid, isn't he? Panther, I'm adorable too, you know? Yeah. Anyway, he said he was looking for flowers and wanted our help, right? Sounds like he'll reward us too. Doesn't it seem like helping him would be worth it? I guess I am kind of curious what we'll get. I'm gonna go look for him. He's probably still around here. Looking for him is fine and all, but remember that's risky to stay in one area for too long. Then there's this one really fearsome shadow in Mementos. So if we hang around too long, it'll hunt us down.
For real?
The hell are you talking about? Why didn't you tell us this before? Oh yeah, but the Reaper, that's right.
Let's go.
You can now use Shadow Calculus. You see which skills in the Shadow possesses as well as the item drop in its analyze screen.
I see.
Weakness to fire revealed.
I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness. Persona! Out of our way! This is our chance. You can hit their weakness.
Push it. Persona.
Joker took one out. All right.
We'll put you down.
Keep it going, Fox. You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
Oh, mister. Hey, good job. Huh. What you got there? That's really neat.
He's looking at my crystal of lust. Oh, do we give him the crystals?
Wow. This is amazing. I recognize it from my studies. I'm feeling strong human desires coming from this accessory, but it still hasn't reached its full potential. May I see it? I won't do any damage to it. I promise. If I just do this, and then this, done. Here you go, mister. Now that accessory can use its full potential.
Ring of Lust, Ring of Vanity, Ring of Gluttony.
Let me know if you find any others like it, okay?
Okay. So when we find the will seeds and they turn into crystals, we hand them to him.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Here, before I forget. Remember when I told you I'd come up with a fun game for us to play Mementos? I thought of this after seeing the subway in the other world. This will also prove that you're checking for flowers in all sorts of places here. The stamps have different rewards than the flowers, so try to get as much as both as you can. While exploring Mementos, you may find stamp podiums placed by Jose for you. You'll only receive 1 stamp per podium, but after you collected multiple stamps, Jose will help you with your investigation.
Hey.
So got any flowers for me, mister? If you do, let's trade. I got some really good stuff. So, first off, I'll trade you for great stuff for some flowers. When you speak to Jose and Mementos, you'll be able to trade flowers for items. Different items cost different amount of flowers. The rarer the item, the higher the price. These flowers cannot exist outside of Mementos, so be careful. You will lose all flowers you collected when you leave. Can't afford anything yet. I can change Mementos for you in all sorts of ways. When you collect stamps, you'll obtain the points that you can use to have Jose change the environmental cognition. By changing cognition, you'll be able to increase the amount of money, experience, items you can obtain in Mementos. You'll be able to choose which effect to increase by delegating points. Use your points wisely to make your investigation easier. You can reset the points to when you delegated by using the flowers. However, the more points you delegated, the more flowers you'll need. To view the current cognition change, press R1 to pull up the main map. You can check the status at any time during your investigation. Alright, I should mention something about those flowers you're collecting. For some reason, you can't leave mementos with them. They'll disappear on you. It's weird. But it'd be so sad to collect flowers just to have them disappear on you. What a waste, am I right? So don't forget to come bring them to me before you leave mementos, okay? That should do it. Good job. So they made it so that you can do more stuff in mementos now. Interesting. Oh, and you don't get them in like bundles of 1. You get them in bundles of like 2 or 3.
The platform! We made it!
Not quite. I still want to go find some more enemies. Oh, there's a treasure chest I missed. Oh, you can break fake walls too.
Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option. Defeated 2 foes! Don't... If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. Alright, pass the baton and follow up! Nice job, Panther!
Well,
we took them
on to
all
the next triumph.
Okay.
That's all it takes.
Small gold lump.
There's a dangerous one in there. Gunshot should hit its like this. If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness.
Sona.
You can aim for their weak spot. Ooh, very nice. We got an item. Hey, that's a rare one.
Whoa!
We should check its affinity.
What is Region Week 2 in this one?
What's my next move?
Oh, he's weak to nuclear.
Use my persona. Charge, Johanna! Knock down, Queen.
Do not move a muscle.
Because I missed him in Madarame's palace.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Well, I couldn't get the jack-o'-lantern, but that'll do. Hey, this stand here. Hey, it looks like there might be a stamp thing here. Might be that stuff Jose was talking about. Just looking at this makes me want to get stamping like crazy. Skull, you're such a caveman. He said to look for these as well, the flowers. Let's stamp it down, Joker. They added way more to do in the Mementos to try and make it not seem as monotonous as it was before. You know, the palace's security level doesn't seem to change, even if the enemies spot you. Mementos is different. While other palaces exist just because of one person, this one's from the public. From that perspective, it'd take more than a few intruders to make a mark on the security level. You have to do something bad so the entire public sees you as an enemy. So be careful, okay, Skull? Hey, shut up. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour this floor for them.
Well, on to the next trial.
Spectacular victory!
All right.
That was an easy battle.
Oh, one of our targets is on this floor.
Joker! A treasure chest! Let's open it! Alright, the gun should work fine. Don't miss. Queen defeated an enemy!
I am
You can hit their weak point?
I want to collect one of those.
There are 3 enemies. You can hit their weak point? Let's see that again, Panther! There's a chance. You can hit their weakness! If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. Alright. 2 foes left. Let's do it! Ooh, very nice. We got an item.
Finally, after like 11 streams of this, I never got him. Who's the one that I grabbed that I don't need? Oh, Kodama. But I can't get rid of him. It'll have to be Regent then.
That's a new one, isn't it?
All right.
Oh! Now's our chance! Looks like hitting its weak point is an option. I don't think we have any skills that'll hit its weakness. Now, let's continue! A spectacular victory!
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat! in.
Target number 1.
Oh.
That's Takanashi's shadow, huh? This guy's bullying is really bad. From what I hear, it's mostly blackmail, taking money from people, that kind of thing. If we don't make him have a change of heart, his bullying might get even worse.
Let's go.
It's not my fault. It's theirs for not standing up for themselves. That's no reason. How's it their fault when you don't give them any choice, huh? You're the lowest of the low. Bullying people even weaker than even you, knowing that they can't fight back. The hell? You're all ganging up on me too. Or you think that these are some kind of gang? Protections of justice, my ass. Don't act high and mighty with me when you don't know anything. Oh, you're a Jack Frost. This is gonna be easy. You're one who doesn't know anything. Let's get him. I already told you I don't do anything wrong. Listen to me, damn it.
We should check its affinity.
I am thou. It's fine.
Ha.
We should check its affinity. Take this!
But if I didn't do it, they're gonna hurt me. I didn't want people taking my money from me anymore. What are you talking about? If I don't go after him, I'm the one who's gonna get bullied. I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, I get it now. There's an even bigger bully ordering this guy around. Who's behind all this? Hey, didn't you just say it's people's own fault for not standing up for themselves? That's it. Please help me. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you, you wonderful Phantom Thieves. This guy, fickle fellow, isn't he? I'm counting on you. You guys promised. Fine, but you better apologize to all those people you bullied. Alright, we got a treasure. Okay, solved. What's next? Do we keep exploring? How many targets are left in this area? 3? Alright, let's... Then what's our next move, Joker? Right, I can keep at it. Yeah, we're just gonna do mementos for the rest of the night, and then I'm done. Targets coming in from the next area. Let's check that area out. Oh, already found him. Oh, I don't have you guys yet.
Alright, the first move is ours. Gunshot should hit its weakness. Not over yet. Maybe you can hit their weak point?
Come. Hameno Uzume. There.
Joker took one out. Alright. 3 remaining.
Ah, shit.
Forget this feeling. A spectacular.
That's the first time I ever rejected a negotiation.
All right. Child's play.
dangerous one in there. Can't hit the enemy's my persona. Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
Last one.
Marvelous! Boom time! Don't forget this feeling. A spectacular victory!
Okay.
That enemy was really weak. Then...
That old man must be Ono. Let's stop him before he causes any more troubles for others.
What the hell?
Who the hell are you people? Don't you hit that? Do you have some problem with me, Heiji Ono? That's the first thing out of his mouth. But it seems like this guy, old guy, is making trouble in Kichijoji. Oh, this is the newest. This is a new request that was new to Royal.
Nice.
You can tell you're annoyed even with your masks on. That shows how interested you are in me, Heiji Ono, right? Right? He's certainly disturbed. Let's end this Joker.
I'm gonna beat you down.
Yes, yes, get mad. Look at me, Heiji Ono. Oh, he turns into one of those things. What kind of... Oh, my body aches. It always hurts like this when it's raining, but for the sake of causing trouble, I can ignore the pain. No, you can't.
We should check its affinity. Charge, Johanna! Knock down, Queen! You have them on the rope right now! Okay, guys.
He's alert.
Panther's off her feet! Are you alright?
Let's get this over with.
I am thou.
We should check its
Let's go.
It's
time.
Ravage now! Their weak spot! They're all knocked down! That was an incredible Joker! Okay, guys. Alright! Panther's back! I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
I takes care of him.
I knew I was wrong.
It started with something small. Whenever I do something stupid, my family would worry about me. My son usually treats me like I'm worthless, but he would care for me in those times.
There's no other way.
It felt so good that I started seeking that kind of affection everywhere. I ended up causing so much trouble. An unfortunate consequence of isolation.
Yeah,
I've caused so much trouble. How am I supposed to live like this? By apologizing. Apologize, it's too late for that. No,
so
the important thing is to start making up for it. I'm certain that's what your family wishes as well. And from now on, instead of taking it out on others, you should communicate your needs directly to your family. Tell them that you're lonely before it's too late.
Let me make it
Yeah,
up to you.
I'll do that. Nuisance belt! That went well. What should we do now? Keep exploring? We have 3 more targets. I might save one of them for later. Like the one that's in the next area. For when we have to go get Kawakami's request done. I know we're gonna go after the parents. That was in the last. That was in the original room.
Now's our chance to... Gunshot should hit its weakness. Lead! If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. Not over yet. Let's do this. What's the matter? You're so gorgeous, Panther. You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Persona!
You can aim for their weak spot.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill him.
Wait! What the hell are you doing? Yeah!
Yeah, I'm trying to catch him.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
That one is no joke. I don't think you have any skills that I can explode. It exploded.
Well, on to the next trial.
Nice
That
work,
took only one
team.
attack.
All right.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling. When winning battles may trigger a fusion alarm. Successive wins will increase the chances, but each alarm decreases them. Several can occur in one day. Go to the Velvet Room during a fusion alarm and try to fuse powerful persona. Oh, you guys missed that last night.
Lazy, I'm yawning.
There's apparently a fusion alarm where apparently there's a chance to create stronger personas, but if you keep creating personas with successive methods, you'll create an accident and get undesirable results.
Now's our chance. Looks like even this weak point isn't enough. We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
All right.
All right. Gunshot should heal some snakes. All right, Queen. If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. This is our chance. You can hit their weakness. Joker took one out. All right. Don't move.
Do it.
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
Okay.
That enemy was really weak. Now's our gun should work fine. We defeated an enemy.
Persona!
If you can hit their weak point.
Fuego, strike!
Enemy down. Keep it going. If you do a baton pass,
Baton pass.
you might be able to hit their weakness. It's not over yet. Now, let's continue. Yeah! Victory!
All right.
That was easy.
Ah, rest area.
No.
Yeah, this is all the same stuff.
Hey,
Is this...
hey.
It's basically a waiting room.
Let's do it.
Joker.
Sometimes the road will be unnaturally blocked. The walls are pretty weak in those spots. There should be able to break through them with no problem. You see any walls we're exploring, try busting through them. Oh yeah, I did see a breakable wall. Broke one a little while ago. It's almost 11, so I'm going. Good night. Alright, good night, Coco. We'll see you tomorrow.
The first move is ours. I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness. Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option. Persona! Take this! What's the map? You're still Persona! You can hit their weakness. Now,
So much for catching those, too.
nice work, team.
All right.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Wow, that shot can't hit the enemy's weak spot right now.
Prepare yourself! Marvelous!
All according to plan.
A spectacular victory.
Okay. I could have handled that myself.
Now's our gunshot should hit its weakness.
No sudden movements.
Here. What do you think? Now's the time to retreat.
All right.
Joker, there's a
The platform. That takes.
No. Now's our chance to strike. Go! I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness.
There!
We're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! What a grouch. Just be the better man and act the opposite.
Baryon.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
That one is no joke. Gunshot should hit its weakness. Nice and clean. Alright, Queen. No.
Oh!
I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, but I really want to catch him.
Gun should work fine.
I dare say.
Keep it going, Fox.
Persona! You're mine.
Marvelous.
Man.
Boom time. No time to waste. A spectacular victory.
Okay.
That was easy.
if you have any skills that'll hit its weakness. Persona! 3 enemies defeated! Queen yourself!
Well, on to the next trial.
Nice work, team!
Okay. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Then...
There, that's Ryuko Aino. Let's change your heart for the sake of all the cats in Yongen.
Hey.
Ryuko Aino? You're gonna let all the cats in Yongen go. No, without me, Snowball and all the other kitties won't be happy and safe. Other kitties? Hey, what are you talking about? Snowball? Come here, kitty! You're gonna come over too. Wow, the perfect persona for her. I'll be the one to protect the snowballs. I won't let anyone stand in my way.
I don't know their weakness.
Persona!
Guess we gotta try everything.
Go down!
Persona! Take that!
I am thou.
Guess we gotta try everything. Persona! No holds barred!
Persona! There!
Hey, think about this!
Please stop it. If I'm gone, there won't be anyone to protecting the snowballs. Joker, it seems like there's something going on with this one. Maybe you should try talking to them. Okay, here's what we know about her. She's calling the cats she kidnapped snowballs. The catnapped cats are stressed out. And lastly, the pet owners are giving up. By choosing the correct answers, you'll be able to change the target's heart. Use the information you've obtained to change the target's heart. All I want to do is protect the snowballs. I have to protect them. I just have to protect them. Just give up. There's no way I'll give up. Crap, we couldn't calm her down. We have to find a different way. If I'm gone, who's going to protect all the snowballs? Oh, so you can't defeat them. You have to answer these quizzes right.
What do you want?
I am calm. Of course I'm calm. I just need to stay calm for the snowballs.
Man.
That's right. They're all snowballs. I have to protect them. As long as I protect them, the snowballs will be happy. You don't seem happy. I don't give a damn about my happiness. All that matters is keeping the snowball safe. Jesus!
Hey, think about this!
The cats are stressed out. Well, that's... But if I don't keep an eye out for the snowballs, they'll die too. They'll die too. So the real snowballs are already gone? Okay, I think I've got this. She seems calm enough for us to talk to her now. Go for it, Joker. Snowball's gone. You're right. I found this white kitten and took it home, but it wandered outside when I wasn't looking. And then I saw it get run over by a car. The car just kept driving even after it ran over the kitten. Since then, I see that kitten in every cat. I always think I have to protect it this time. It's brought you a lot of suffering, huh? No, the people who really suffered are the owners and their cats. It's alright, you realized your mistake. Just don't do something like this again. Yes, thank you, Mr. Kitty. I have a lot of cat food at my place, so please come over sometime. I am not a cat, but that sounds nice. Thank you. That went well. What should we do now? Keep exploring? How many targets are left in this area? 1? Okay, then what's our next move, Joker? Keep going. You have 2 more targets left. Do you want to leave, Joker? Leave.
Prepare yourself. Come.
This is our chance.
You're
You
mine.
can hit the weakness. Freeze. Here you go. Why you? All right, Joker. Here.
Oh, you know what? You're getting showtimes.
Let's go. Let's rock, Fist of the Phantom Star.
Sorry.
That was great.
That was cool. I like that one.
Victory.
Okay.
A stylish victory.
Platform.
Oh, it's at the end of the area. There, that's the shadow of that girl named Shimizu. She really seems like a sadist. She's calling someone her slave and ordering him around, right? In a way, she's denying his existence. I certainly wouldn't want to be a victim of that. Let's go talk to her. So you're the pigs who wrote that calling card online? Why do I deserve this? It's because you made some guy your slave. That's all kinds of wrong right there. That's what he wants. He worships me more than any god, you know. I don't know where to begin to explain how you're wrong. I beat him and I hurt him, and he sees it as a sign of our love and friendship. He's so happy. You are so delusional. I'm pretty, and my grades are good. It's my right to order people around. I'll start by giving orders to you pigs. Lick my shoes, peasants. I'll never give up Moto. He belongs to me. Being my slave is what makes him happy.
We should check Persona.
I am thou. Prepare
We
yourself.
gotta try everything. I know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything. We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it. I'll use my persona. Feel my rage.
Let's
I know
go.
their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
Persona. There.
That takes care of her.
It's a step forward.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
No, 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 no! I don't want to lose him. He's mine. He's mine, isn't he? Keep this up and he'll hate you. I could never stand that. Why don't you start treating him like that? He just kept going along with it, so I misunderstood and thought I could do anything I wanted. Actually, I wanted to be more than friends with him. More than friends? You mean like as a boyfriend? Yes, I had a crush on him, but then I got possessive. Those feelings went out of control.
Yeah.
Be careful that you don't make things worse for yourself than they already are. Ah, the treasure has shown itself. Well, we have one more request. We may as well just do it. Whoa, we did it! This is because more people believe in us now, right? That has to be it. Now then, let's get in there. Doesn't this look different from how it was before? Looks like it'll be a new area from here on. Starting to wonder how this place, understand how this place works. Yes, it is quite a marvel to find the subway system down here. Earth to Yusuke, it has always been like that. Hey! Does Mementos have new music? Thank goodness. I do not like the Memento song, but this I can jive with. Oh, you're new.
I don't know their weakness. Persona! Guess we gotta try everything. Finish it for me. We should check this thing. We got it on the ground! I knew you could do it, Fox!
Yeah, fine.
Poor thing, it looks scared to death.
Oh, besides that.
Your power's incredible, Joker!
All right.
Gunshot should hit its weakness. If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. Persona! You can aim for their weak spot. Don't forget this feeling. Nice work, team.
Okay.
That enemy was really weak. Prepare yourself!
Let's go.
You can aim for their weak spot. Defeated 2 foes. Don't move. Don't stop now.
Here.
That's some good loot.
How's that?
We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
Okay.
We made it to the platform! We can get to the next area now.
Enemy ahead. Be careful. Gunshot should hit its weakness. If you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness. Persona! This is our chance. You can hit their weakness. Almost got it, You're so gorgeous, Panther. Here. Nice. An item that was worth all that talking. What'd you think? Yes! Victory! Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Hey, how many areas on this floor anyway? Last floor had 7 areas, but the one before that only had 2, right? I suppose it varies depending on the location. Guess that means it ain't easy to tell how much of the floor we got left to cover, huh? That's right, we won't know how many are areas on the floor until we make it to the end. but judging by the vibe I'm getting from the shadows, this floor isn't any smaller than the last.
Oh, what the hell happened? It's so dark.
Mementos is an amalgamation of the people's cognition. This can affect the environment as well as the structure. It hasn't been like this in a long time, but it seems like the darkness won't be the only thing we'll have to deal with.
You mean we have even more stuff to worry about?
In a way. I can sense rare shadows all around us. We should explore this area for a bit, despite the darkness.
When exploring Mementos, you may end up in an area that looks different than usual. This means there's a deviation in the area. There can be effects on that deviated floor that will aid or disrupt your investigation. In most cases, good and bad events will occur simultaneously. When you leave a deviated floor, the effects will disappear. Make sure you know what the differences are before charging forward.
I don't really want to stick around here, but if you say so, then I guess we can go for it. Joker, just drive extra safe or something.
Oh, mister!
When you get flowers, bring them to me. I'll go ahead of you guys.
When it's this dark, it can be hard to figure out where the enemies are. Mind your movement.
Hey, that's a rare one! Don't let it escape!
Alright, I'll look for a way out. Don't rush me! We're getting out
Don't
here.
fall behind! You ready?
So you can find treasure demons in here and stuff.
Okay. It's somewhere.
The platform. We can descend from here.
Hey, that's a rare one! Persona!
We can hit their weak point.
We're getting out of here. You ready?
All right. I can feel it.
Hey, that's a rare one! Don't let it escape!
Alright, I'll look for a way out. We're getting out of here.
You ready?
That would have been helpful if I didn't grab one earlier.
Okay. I have something.
Alright.
Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
Take that!
Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
Don't forget this feeling. Yeah! Victory!
All right.
I could have handled that myself.
Treasure chest spotted.
Alright.
I'll use my
Persona! You can hit their weakness! Knockdown, please!
Do not
You
move a
have them on
muscle.
the rope! Right now! Finish him! Fist of justice!
Okay. I could have handled that myself.
Alright, we found it.
Alright, the gun should work fine.
Persona!
You can aim for their weak
Goemon,
spot.
strike!
Keep it going, if you do a baton pass,
Send me
you might
ahead.
be able to hit their weakness. Persona! Not over yet. What's the matter? Maybe you can hit their weak point? Carmen! You're on the floor! Don't move! You're the best, Panther! Okay, guys. Hey, that's a rare one! Don't let it escape! Persona! The knockdown queen! Free! You have them on the rope! We all did great, huh? Your power's incredible, Joker!
Okay.
Alright, last target.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, he's the burglary one. I've read this one already.
I'll show you.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything. I don't
This
know
is
their
my other
weakness.
self.
Guess we gotta try everything. I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything. We should check its affinity.
Go down.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker! We should check its affinity.
You're mine.
What was I supposed to do?
Let's go back.
Do you need something?
I love that during an alarm they're just exercising.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
You wish to register, are you certain? You wish to view the compendium. This is the path you have walked.
Alright, so I got pretty much most of the low level ones. I'm missing whoever that one is.
Alarm time! It's one of my favorite duties. Begin searching. Prepare for the unexpected. Choose wisely.
handle it. Do you really need this?
Is this something you need? Finished already?
What?
Now, let us
There
observe.
is one of my favorites is an alarm fusion. Do you really choose which skills to inherit?
This should beget a respectable, potent power. Well, well.
There, we got a better version of her now. Aha! Maragi!
Get ready for this. Choose wisely.
Chariot, Death, Hierophant, Temperance, Priestess, Faith Counselor. I need an Emperor. I need to get an Emperor and Justice back.
You're stopped.
Justine, this one's all you.
Registration, yes? Take a look. This persona, you wish to summon this. This is your power. This is. I will require the take it then.
What? Done already.
Oh yeah, where's Jose at? Need to turn his flowers into him. It's somewhere.
Well then.
Last I recall, he was down here. If you charge with the car with full speed, then you can kill him. Nice.
I found it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Every time I see the news, I wonder if it's something related to us.
Yeah, these days everything seems to be about our job.
Shit, dude, where are you?
There's a shadow. What do we do?
The platform. We can descend from here.
Wonder if he's in the rest area. Oh, there he is.
Knocking shadows out with your persona feels great. Refreshing.
There you are.
Oh, mister. Doing good? Oh,
A new area of mementos opened up, so I should go around and gather more stuff to trade. Hopefully I got something you like. Alright, that's all I can give him now.
we're at the...
Okay, it takes us to the rest area.
All right.
And to the entrance.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
I said that was an efficient use of our time.
Hey, hey.
Did you notice on the way home? The cats are back in Yongan. Also, I overheard the owners talking. Seems like Aina turned herself in. Once she pays for her crimes, apparently she's going to volunteer to take care of stray cats. Good for her. I agree. I doubt she remembers me, but maybe I'll go visit her someday. I made a promise after all.
Ah, you're back.
Made a new post about that old man who's stirring up trouble in Kichijoji. Sounds like he and his son went around apologizing to everybody in Harmony Alley. It's like he was a totally different person, begging them on his knees for forgiveness and all. Sounds like a change of heart. Yep, it went perfectly. Nice work as always. All this stuff about family had me worried about Yusuke, but it looks like things worked out okay. I'm kind of happy too. I may as well play a little crossword before we stop. Exchanged all over the world. Currency. Originating from the Latin word currentia, flowing, this term applies specifically to money, no matter the medium, though it does not include checks or credit. Throughout history, currency is applied to a wide variety of items: rocks, shells, grain, livestock, feathers, salt, dried fish, wood, bamboo, and even whale teeth.
All right.
Oh wow, even I can figure that one out.
Nice.
So much for going to Mifune's thing, because now I can't even leave. I'm too tired.
Hey.
Well, it's not too dissimilar from how we're feeling right now, because I am done for the night. Alright, thank you all so much for joining. If you liked tonight's stream, please feel free to give me a follow here on Twitch. Consider subscribing or donating if you can. No pressure if not. Either way, you can also support me on all my other platforms. I'm MugiwaraJM pretty much everywhere, except for Facebook. I'm MugiwaraJM and MugiwaraJM Art on Instagram. And if you like my gaming content, you can feel free to check me out on Super Bonus Round, which is my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends, where we play a game that at least one of us has never played before, or both of us haven't, or sometimes it's even a game we have played before, we just haven't played it in a while. We're currently going through Yakuza 0, finishing up Star Fox Adventures, and Borderlands 3 will be back next week. So thank you all so much for joining once again. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when we're watching this. And I hope I provided some entertainment during these troubling times. Until then, I've been MugiwaraJM. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for even more Persona 5 Royal. Have a good night, everyone, and wash those hands. Stay safe.